is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Rexsi here. Welcome to another episode of the Sweaty Saturdays. Today, I was thinking of maybe doing a theme where we do, like, maybe assassins in an entire video, or specifically, like, maybe like a god class or something. I think we should have some themes for this, just to have some variety and play, you know, not just the absolute best characters. So, let me know in the comments if you do want to see something like that. I would love to hear it. And please, if you don't mind, comment right now. I know this is going to be a little bit of a longer one, but I would appreciate right now if you would, you know, comment something or the video, all that stuff. I hate having to ask at the beginning, but, you know, algorithm stuff. So, any comment helps. I would very much appreciate that, my friends. So, let's get to it. What are we thinking today? What do we want to do? We're going to do an hour-long, at least, video. I am not using my webcam today, but I have something just as good, which is my boy. Can I get a meow? No meow from him. I don't think we'll do the class thing today. Maybe we just use my mains. So, let's start off with Thanatos. Start off with the little Thanatos game. And I'll go over exactly my thought process when I play one of my main. This is my most played character, actually. Oddly enough, Thanatos has surpassed Uller. Probably not overall, because I played Uller a lot of my smart. Alright, so, we're up against a set. The thing about Thanatos that you have to be very careful with is cooldown right now. Thanatos, you might think, is quite a bit better because of the changes to damage, the 9.5 revert. But it also changes the fact that if you miss a single scythe, haha, you're fucked. Let's think here. He has slow immunity during his ult. We gotta be wary of that. I'm thinking Blink Thorns will probably be the play. I think Blink Thorns. We need Blink because we need an extra form of mobility. Versus so a big thing with Thanatos is you need some extra form of mobility to a degree. You have your ult, but that's pretty much it. So if you're up against a god that can lock you down, you don't have a jump. You have to keep that in mind. I just tried to record this yesterday, and I was up against a Hebo, and it was a great game. It was really good, but, you know, it tilted me a little bit. I was doing very well. I was like 4-1 and explaining myself, and then I tried to continue. Just facing a lot of niche stuff. We're using our auto attack aggression to our advantage. He actually aggroed us right here. I'm gonna use it. Alright. I don't really know what to say about that one. The only reason I was aggressive there is because when he used his 3, it was an AoE, and it aggroed my minions, which did a lot of damage to him. You can never underestimate early waves, whether it be conquests, whether it be duel, it doesn't matter. Especially Conquest, because it's level 1, but... Well, oddly enough, this is actually one of Thanatos' tougher matchups. Thanatos struggles mainly, in terms of counter matchups, against characters that can lock him down very hard. Gods that take advantage of the fact that you don't have a jump are specifically what counters him. I played Captain Twig the other day, and it was one of the most annoying things. He was Zonqui, and I was Thanatos, and that is one of his annoying matchups. And if, like, if I was to go off the top of my head, lockdown warriors, a lot of warriors do very well against Thanatos. Even Guardians, surprisingly enough, that can lock you down, like Ardio. Weirdly enough. Ardio would be a decent one. Mirrors, kind of. But gods like Set would do very well. Erlong, a lot of warriors. Zongqi, that's what I faced Twig on. Zonger Donger is god-awful. There's his ult. So that was just pure prediction. I had a feeling, because he saw how low I was getting, I had a feeling he would activate his ultimate. So that was just kind of off instinct that I just ulted there. Whenever you're in a bit of a scary situation with Thanatos, don't be afraid to ult. Like, you gotta... It's not something I can kind of explain. It's literally just the nature of... I've been playing him for so many years that the second that you can anticipate how much damage you're about to take, then you click the ult. So even so, my 2 was down there. He had the Frostbound on me. I had no other option. And then you just kind of play passive until you have that up again. Or, well, he doesn't have his ult now, so you can just kind of... Start 1 there, but it's no big deal. But yeah, missing your 1 is kind of the main counter to Thanatos. Yeah, matchups like, so for example, like I said, Zongqi, Arachne does very well, Ao Kuang. Gods that take advantage of the fact that you don't have a jump are like in good lockdown characters are just, you know, Thanatos' main counters. Mainly trying to stop his back to ensure that I get the red. It's fine. Honestly, kind of happy that happened. And also, another thing that I will mention, especially in this meta, you have to be very careful when you're playing against a mage. Like, I'm back and forth about what to build because, man, this guy loves the comments. Go get your blue, bro. Oh, we went the 500 pot. People love the 500 pot lately. I'll get second tier D and then do it as well. 500 pots, like, we'll get into that in a moment, but basically... Shit. Oh, if you're up against a mage, so the builds have been so back and forth because of the removal of a lot of cooldown items. And if those used to just be, you know, bread and butter, Transcendence, Genjis, Hydras, boom, 30% cooldown. Now, if you were to go Transcendence into Genjis, let's say, for example, I play against... Wait. Oh, he didn't even have a 500 pot. That was just his... Goddamn. Alright. For example, I was up against Twig, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and he was on Kree. And he's a mage, right? And I started Transcendence. The moment that I started Transcendence, I immediately regretted it. Because he was going double lifesteal. I had to go so that means that I would need to finish my Transcendence, right? Playing from behind, mind you. I would have to go Transcendence, which gives no cooldown, into Genjis. And I need to counter his, you know, his lifesteal. So, but I also need cooldown, right? I need to be able to do damage because he also built a lot of HP. So, I build Transcendence, I would need Genjis. But I need cooldown, so I'd go Jotuns, right? Then I would need the beat stick. At that point, he's got so much defense and all that. Until I get about maybe 6 items, I'm not doing jack shit. It's unfortunate. Just the one, that's fine. The second is the one, just disengage. You can. Boom. Third auto. Run. Alright. Oh, still slow immunity, not worried. We're good. Oh. Boop. Now that was a big brain play. I disagree, Ed. But just think about how many items you need. So I would need, if I had went Genjis, or started with Transcendence, I would need Transcendence, Genjis, Beat Stick, Hydras, Serrated, Heartseeker. Jotuns, Hydras, Beat Stick, Heartseeker. So I can't even fit my whole build. Like I have to sacrifice one thing, which is a core component in Thanatos, which is you need Hydras and stuff like that, right? Like, you need it. Cooldown wise, max out the penetration. There's just... So, in my opinion, if you're up against a mage, especially... Well, mainly a mage that, let's say, is building Bancross or has a lot of sustain that you need that counter item in, you can't afford. Third auto. Boom. Reset for ones up. Still slow immune. Trying to auto attack him. Boom. Big thing with Thanatos is the mind games. Even when your one's not up, a lot of people like to go like they're trying to juke it. Sometimes it's not even up and you're just like, okay. Use that to your advantage to get closer. The more they do that, the more they put themselves at a position and it allows you to get closer to them. I'm not gonna bother picking that up just because we will be able to get our own blue here. Will, you know, reset the timer. And in doing so, if we don't pick it up, technically, if, say, we're like 50-50 on like a lead, technically, it would make it so he's not... The blue wouldn't spawn for a little longer, which would, in turn, be less XP per second for him. Which, again, very niche. It's like... Just... It's just a fun fact for you. Like, I wouldn't take it to heart. Who gives a shit? Like... But it is, you know, it is true. It's just little things that I do that I built up over the years and just understood. Like, it's not something that you really need to do. Like, you won't see even other top tier players doing it just because it's not that necessary. But you'll see me do things like, for example, when you see me at red, I know some of you think that I'm just being extra when I'm just turning and stuff like that. Like, you'll see me, like, doing the buff and then, like, turning like this as I'm dragging it. There is actually a reason that I'm doing that. Oh my god, I fucked that up. I fucked it up really bad. That was a bad flick. I shouldn't have went in there at all. That was done with me. He's got a lot of HP right now. An extra 350 with those items. Holy shit, he gets my tower. God damn. Yeah, that was... It was not great. And we were on a killing... What the fuck? We were on a killing spree. We were 3-0, meaning that he gets not only the revenge gold, but the shutdown. That's one thing you gotta consider in Duel, is you gotta be really careful about that kind of thing. Because now, look at him, look at how far ahead he is. That's nuts. I'm still gonna beat this guy's ass, obviously. Damn it, I was just trying to make a point about movement. But technically, whatever direction that you're looking, the faster you move. So, like, if I'm walking straight, I go fast. Like, I go maximum speed, right? If you click, you know, WA, you're a little slower, right? Because you're going diagonally. If you move backwards, you know, you're going at 50% speed. I don't know the exact number, but you're going X amount of speed. So, technically, it is faster to, if I was to auto something and then move back like this between my auto attacks, I'd get the most distance as I move, right? I used to be like a huge perfectionist in Duel, or just when I'd play, and it's just stuff that I learn as I go. Like, I wouldn't bother, bro. The second he ults, we kind of have to ult out immediately. I have to play it back a little bit. I underestimated him, mainly because he has more HP. But we have to take in... It probably would have been more worthwhile for me to go into Serrated instead of Beatstick first. That was kind of dumb of me, I'll be honest. I've been kind of zoned out just trying to talk about tips and shit. But since we're not engaging him, like, consistently in our ultimate... Damn. Oh. Yeah, ours. This is me and you, bro. This isn't me.
That really took a toll on me. For honor.
It's a team effort.
Your life
Yeah, missing your one is make or break. It's like playing Ares support and missing all your chains. You gotta... It's your one job. You gotta hit that one, which can be a little annoying at times. We can use our Hydra's proc for advantage. Hydra's, boom. Exploded. Boom. Not quite fast enough. And that was not enough. Wow. Fuck.
Who was it?
Damn. Again, all that HP. I miscalculated that. I thought that would be enough. Damn. It's all good though, it's not over. I am still confident that we can win this. As we get later in the game. Like, I should have just ulted immediately. Kingslayer. Again, I am 100% confident we'll win this. I did really screw myself with the ore room if I killed my items though. Just think about it, right? I mean, I'm telling you after, you know, in hindsight, after it happens, but I should have went serrated before I went beat stick. So beat stick on his end makes sense because my healing is very prominent. Big factor in the game. But on my end, Set is only really getting that lifesteal in his ultimate, so... And I'm pretty much trying to... I can't... we are not fighting him during his ultimate. Not at all. That is not... At all. That is not the play. That would be very stupid. So we're ulting out every time he ults. We're getting our Hydra's procs, doing as much damage as we can, bursting, and then running. That is the game plan. Right, I'm gonna get a 500 pot here. Just that extra damage boost. Now we have serrated as well. I'm gonna let him into the Titan room here. These are two. It's not great. Because now we're forced to fight him, otherwise he's gonna backdoor us. So we have to find him and just fucking balls to the wall next. If he just runs past us, he's gonna end the game. His beads are down, Terrific's down, we just have to go. We're gonna get second tier Heartseeker here. Okay, we're gonna get second tier Heartseeker. We're just gonna fight him. We have no choice because we can't let him just run past us and end. Our ult will be up by then. Now's the time. We have to 100% fight him. Ult is ult, whatever. Boom, it's the third auto attack in our progression. Okay, gonna wait, because his speeds are still down. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna hover in the air, just take our time, chillax. Need to breathe. But we needed to do that, because if he just ran past us... The good thing that we had in our advantage there is speeds were down. So we knew that. So if he tried to, you know, just run past us, we just ult him, and he can't immune it. So we're in a good spot now. No thorns, but So that's tower. We're gonna get this and then back immediately. Not gonna clear the wave because we could just run straight to Bull Demon, and we want to make sure that we're there beforehand. So we have red and a 500 pocket. We can hunt. We can straight up. This is where we wanted to be. This is the spot in the game, like I told you. Even I missed my one in the last engagement. Look at how much damage I did. Just on the comet, and we should win now. Unless he gets very lucky with crits. Watch this burst. You ready? What? I heard him backing. Oh my! The burn hit him and found. I've literally never seen that before. What? I've never seen that in my years of playing Smite. That's crazy. Oh man. Speeds may be up, so we have to keep that in mind. Alright. Just trying to kite him around here, I guess. The second that he ults, boom, we're out. Just like that. Not a problem. You're not catching me, my friend. Oh, still slow immune, by the way. And my 2 will be up before your 1, so. Nope. No, sir. Upgrade Thorns here. And we're gonna upgrade this into the Vigilance 1, because this one reduces attack speed damage. Or attack damage. So the second we land, his autos will hit a little lighter. But we are not fighting him until my ult is up. We need that as insurance. That would have been game had I hit that blink. That's funny. We just take our time. We already have Phoenix. Sell this ward. Hold on to 500. Yeah, game should be pretty much in the bag now. Thanatos is an early game god, but late game with the burst, you know how to use it properly? Good dude. We have a wave coming, so we're just going to use that to our advantage. Always move with your wave. Because, you know, you can hide behind them, they do a ton of damage. And third auto in my progression. Boom, like that. Boom, and GG. Even if I miss that. Doesn't even matter. Look at how much damage that is, dude. Missed my 1, I suck. That's the great thing about melee gods, is they're forced to come close to you. Set was very quick right there. He juked me, boomerang, and serrated in this ultimate. He had a lot of movement speed, so it was... He juked me, regardless. But if you're up against a melee character, the trick is, with Thanatos, is you want to get as close as possible to them. When they're in melee range, you know, it's kind of guarantees you're one, unless you're dog shit. That's the rule of thumb, is you want to close the gap and force them to be in melee range. So when you're against a melee range character, it works a little easier. It's just a little easier to hit it. Not guaranteed, obviously, but... Ah, damn. We got a long little queue on our hands here. It's fine. JJ's. Did I lose my Thanatos? Oh, shit. Back up with Susano. Should I play a Susano game? Susano kind of sucks ass right now is the problem. I do want to play him, though. Maybe we'll do it. Play Susano, Ullr if we can. I haven't played much Ullr this season. So if you were to go over this here, his build was pretty much... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about his build. It's meta if he wasn't against a Thanatos. This would be quite good. It's pretty much perfect. Other than facing a Thanatos. Horrific, although, you know... works not very well against Thanatos too. It still applies the anti-heal, right? So early game especially, if you wanted to take advantage of it, let's say I missed one of my ones in the very beginning of the game, and my 2 is down. If he activates Horrific, I'm literally just dead. So Horrific early game is quite nice. Beads, I also understand. Both good relics, but I don't think doubling down with Frostbound Hammer for your starter is really worth it, as long as the Thanatos plays around it well, right? And I got an early lead. It kind of screwed him. I would personally either go Jotuns or Trans, because a lot of the time you want to go mostly ability-based set, as he's doing here, other than these 2 kind of hybrid items. Maybe the Boomerang, I guess, is a little last item there, but I personally would have went the Jotuns or Trans and the Berserkers, depending on if you need cooldown in the matchup, and then into Hydras or Jotuns, depending on which one you got, or Beat Stick, either one. If you're kind of steamrolling them, you can go either or. And then Serrated's still nice. But you could also toss in a Heartseeker. I think without the Frostbound, if you just tossed in a Heartseeker in this build in any order, it would work a lot better. Because Set, like, he just has such easy poke. His game plan should have been poke me from a distance with his abilities, get that anti-heal on me before I got close to him, throw out the 1s and 2s that apply the Heartseeker, launch them towards me as I got close, get me to like maybe 3/4, and then the second that I commit, boom, like, ult me. And if you combine, like, even as I'm ulting in the air, even as I'm clicking 4, I have to charge up my ultimate. If he was ulting and then he auto attack canceled into his 2 and auto attacked and like kept auto attack canceling, he could most likely kill me before I even went into the air with Hydras, if he'd have done that. Because you saw how much damage I was taking even as I was just rising up. It was still, risky. So a lot of the times people build full ability power on Set because his ultimate just gives so much attack speed. So you could just toss in like a Jotun's Hydras with the Berserkers, because I think Berserkers is good for the damage mitigation and all that jazz. Boomerang's a decent choice as well, because it forces me to, like, I can't build a Spectral just for 1 crit item. It's not really worth. Captain Twig used to abuse that all the time, I remember. We just build like just a Deathbringer. Maybe I can get Uller through. One can pray. Although I did get countered last night. I tried to, like I said, record a tryhard thing yesterday, and I got countered really hard. Oddly enough, by a Serket. Who'd have thought? Serket fucking counters Uller right now. Crazy. Like, I'll have to do that for a video to explain it to you guys and show you. It's fucking crazy. Come on. Hey!
Your god.
As long as I don't get countered again, today's a good day. I got countered by a Serket, and I fucking raged. Apologies to the guy I was up against. I got very angry. Serket right now, and basically, she could just walk up, dash at me. Even if I hit my axe, I could hit a full combo. It did not matter. She just 2 you into a 1. Auto attack with the passive. It's crazy. And with Blink for mobility, it's... I can see why you let Oli through, because I don't have a CC immune ultimate. Serket does very well against that. I'll do a video on it here soon. So we're up against the Nemesis right now. We have a few options. We could go Beads for the slow. We go Horrific to slow him down, but the thing about Horrific is he steals our protections and he has a lot of movement speed, so even with Horrific, he's probably faster than us. Most likely faster than us. We could also go Med. It forces him to potentially get anti-heal. I think a Med. Personally, I don't think you should build a Med. In my opinion. I wouldn't go the Med if I were you. I would go Beads. I think Beads overall is the best option that you can have here.
Minions have spawned.
You might think Sunder, oh, you can Sunder his shield. Sunder, oddly enough, reflects Nemesis shield. And although it gets rid of the shield, it reflects that damage straight back to you. It's an odd mechanic. I tried to... a Hydra's there, but I haven't seen that in a while. But I would go beads because you get immune to slows and overall like the cooldown reset. Like I'll go beads second. But I'm only going med for the sustain and cooldown resets here. We go along. And shield, we'll disengage immediately. You have to anticipate the shield at all times. So going back to the movement, that's why I go like this, and I turn very fast, because it's, again, faster to walk straight with W. So you shouldn't just, like, always be running away from someone like this, right? When you run away, you go straight in that direction. We're waiting to use our abilities just as he lines up the wave. Just a little extra damage. He's very low on mana, too. The smart thing for him to do would be to back right now. Just... Yep. Alright. We gotta go. I thought I could catch him off guard there. If he hadn't backed, I would have just went on him. He's really smart. He'd invade my blue, too. He knows that I was there because I had smalls. Yeah, he had to back because he didn't have the mana to quite do that. There we go. So we back for a full tier transcendence.
That'll come in. Let's switch it up.
But then he could immediately come back, finish his item, and ult me if necessary, like if I was on that blue and I jumped over the wall. That's why we had to leave. So, even though I hit that, I still lost more HP. Because the archers were on me. You always gotta be careful of minions early game. We're gonna back here, get a full chalice, and then reset for red. Once red is around this here, I think it's like 30 seconds-ish. So you want to back around that, because if I was to back right now, and he started red, I wouldn't be able to make it back in time. You always want to back around the time that it's at the almost finished. Woo! That was scary. Gotta be careful, you can get bursted very quickly. I just procs. Not enough damage just yet.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Usually, like, if you're getting bursted like that, the game plan is wait till you have at least second tier defense. Second tier defense is kind of like a staple.
Let's switch it up.
Sorry, I was at the gym.
If you're ever against an opponent that has a linear ability that goes straight like that, my axe or my one, don't hug a wall. Like the Nemesis just did there. Hugging a wall kind of guarantees death. Saw me. Because think about it. You have so much space to work with if you're up against a wall. Like even if you're going back and forth, that line covers the wall, right? So don't go towards the wall if you're trying to shoot someone with a straight line of vision. It's a rule of thumb. Not discrediting the NEM by any means. It's just, you know, a little tip for you. Not even sure.
Let's switch it up. Middle down. Take this.
Yes, enough for full tier breastplate. Perfect.
Maybe I'll hold out. Let's switch it up.
Kind of off to.
Your middle tower is under attack. Take this.
Shit, I had a tip that I just forgot to say. The tip is to 180 them. Oh. If your opponent has golden shard, just stand near the tower, they'll take aggro. Happen there. Or if they have shocky, just pay attention to that. Closer I get, the easier it is to hit the axe. With the shield, just like that. Boom. Activate that. That should still be down. Got that. Kills one though. I just prompt. Tend to run away. Getting forward here. Remember. Shield still down. There is a bit of a feeling to how long the shield lasts as well. Not something I can kind of... I mean, there's obviously an exact time. But what I've found over the years, personally, you're probably not going to be able to do it yourself. No, I just kind of like... you develop... No! Damn it. Well, that's kind of karma for... I should talk. But typically,
I'll take that.
I kind of get like a feeling for things. I don't know how to explain it. Like a feeling for the timing. Like how long a beads lasts. How long a Souls 3 lasts. Just by how long I play against them, right? It's just like... It's an internal timer. That's what it's called, right? You probably have one too. Like just a general idea. Like you're not counting the seconds in your head. I'm really fucking... Something happens, right? But the like your internal timer. When you're up against a melee range god, it kind of confirms your 3-1. Unless the enemy is used to it. Just dash up. You might have to beads this. Okay. Some, if like higher level opponents will purposely, you know, juke you while they're auto attacking you. But in general, if a melee range character is coming at you, you can just kind of place your 3 below you. And remember, the closer someone is to you, the easier it is to hit an auto attack. Auto attacks have to travel all the way there. So if someone's close to you, whoop, hit it instantly. Or, you know, melee like this, so it would make the axe just a little easier to hit. Right in front of you. Doesn't guarantee it, just makes it a little easier, just like that at this one. Or you can just do trick shots like me. You ready? Ready for this 360? Don't do this at all. I mean, it was accurate at least. Boom. Anticipated the beats. Just everything on purpose, totally. Whoa! No! My mouse! What the fuck?
That wasn't very cash money of you.
That sucks ass. Wow. There was a fucking hair on my mouse. That is terrible timing. Wow.
Your middle tower is
Well,
under attack.
fuck. That blows, bro. Whatever. Sometimes I like to go Dom. We'll go Titans here just because he's gonna have extra protections with the serrated. Or, sorry, the stone cutting. And he steals the protections. Red's about to spawn, so we're gonna hurry here. Got it, too. Nice. Move to the left. These are down. Close range to us.
That guy was a bum.
Close range to us, so it kind of secures our axe. Now, it is smart to just kind of wait. Like, or just, you know, axe the... Boom, 3 seconds. It is smart to just obviously use your CC to destroy Nem shield. But, a little smaller detail, like, you can do that. Or... sometimes, if you have the option and she's not near you and she can't hit you, or you juke her very well, like I'm trying to do, you can just avoid the shield, wait it out, and then do it. It's up to you. It depends on the situation, but you gotta remember that any damage that you do to that shield is gonna be reflected. It's gonna be reflected back onto you. So he's on the comet. So we can just wait. He doesn't get that healing. Hug the wall there, which is great. Melee range. Boom. God. Just wait it out. I'll be completely honest, I was trying to go for a trick shot there. I was going to wait to see what he did. He didn't clear the wave. You might think that Bull Demon might be a little more worth here, but you would be right. I'm just gonna bet. Why not? Bull Demon would probably be more worth here. I thought that I had a bigger wave. But we can jump past. He just uses dashes. But even though we take aggro, this speeds. Oh my god!
They finally got me.
Who walked into the mic like that? Who was it?
So you're not gonna want to do that. Oh no. I shouldn't have switched stances. Fuck. I tried to clear the wave in auto. Oh, that's no good. You gotta always like factor in whether or not it's worth to go for Bull Demon. In that situation, it was probably worth to go for Bull Demon. I thought because he didn't clear the wave. If he didn't clear the wave, then it's an advantage for me to just go straight for Bull Demon. Or, sorry, just to push the wave. But the wave died to his next wave that came up. And it wasn't as big as I thought, so... Miscalculated. That happens. You gotta account for autism. We've all got it to some degree. Some long games today. These are good. Some actual good games. Wait. Shield. Run away, like I said. Boom. We're not going to jump in because we actually have the mobility. Up. Dude, look how much he fucking heals off of that. Again, he hugged the wall there, so that might have looked impressive. All I did was aim along the wall here. It was, I mean, it was kind of impressive because it was like a flick, but in my mind, I saw him against the wall here. So think about the space that you have here. I could be right here and still hit him along the wall. So I essentially have here to here to hit him against the wall. You always have to, you know, keep that in mind. So we're gonna start our part sequence.
I'll take that.
I probably should be going a 500 pot as well. It's going a Frostbound. We're going Beast Stick, not only because of his shield, but because he has Equinox as well. And Serrated. Should I go Lash? Should I go Hell or Susano? Gotta be careful jumping over walls and stuff. Even just to check, because Nemesis ult, I'm just dead. There used to be a counter that you can get up to the mid and knock her off. There's the... Alright, I'm gonna use this just to take the shield. I'm gonna hit her to...
Let's switch it up.
Aw, damn, that would've been sick too.
Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Take this. Let's get this.
Let's go back.
Let's switch it up.
Oh my god, I almost choked.
Big game play.
So you're gonna want to like scream in terror. You know, it gets the adrenaline. I flicked a little too quickly on that axe there. Or the auto attack after the axe. What should I play? Susano or Hell? Or do I play both? Jeez. If I were Nemesis, a lot of things are a big thing for beating gods that have ACC immunability is just holding your 3, just not using it, and then waiting for them to axe, and then using your 3. But at the same time, always anticipate that Nemesis is going to use, or has the 3. Let's say I land an Uller combo on her, like I hit a 1, like my axe into a 3-1. She's probably most likely gonna shield after that. She's like 8 times out of 10, unless the person is very high like level, obviously they're gonna immediately shield, right? Unless you're playing like a GM duel game, most of the time the person is just gonna immediately fucking shield. So if you anticipate that and then bait them, like pretend like you're gonna go in and then just immediately run the opposite direction, boom. You are Gucci. It's all mind games, dude. That's one thing about Duel compared to, I mean, even Conquest, I suppose, is similar. Duel is all mind games and knowing your opponent's abilities and relative cooldowns. Like, I'm not DM Brandon. Like, I don't know abilities by the by of exactly how long they take to come up again. Oddly enough, DM was pretty good at that. Not as good at fighting, you know, old men stuff, but that was one thing he's pretty good at. For some reason, he was just very particular with knowing cooldowns on abilities. But having like a general idea, it's like, you know, if the second you ult, let's say the enemy ults, you can base around that time, like, oh, we ulted around the same time, so his ult's probably still down. You know, you go off of that. So if he just impales, you know, or you, like, an on her, or you know, you dodge the impale, you have to, like give it maybe, like, 5 to 6, maybe 8 seconds, just that window, right? Of knowing when their abilities are down. It's the same with like paying attention to a dash or something like that. Like, oh, his dash is down. It's the same with any ability. Duel, every single ability counts. Every single one. You have to pay attention to everything. Right, let's go Hell here. I got destroyed by Hebo the other day. There was nothing I could do. That matchup sucked.
You're gone. The time has come.
Peace will once again blossom in these lands.
Duel is just paying attention to when someone's jump is down, but with every single ability. Right? You know when you're in Conquest, you'll tell your jungler, hey, this guy just jumped, or this guy just ulted, his ult's down, his beads are down. With this, in Duel, it's everything. I know a lot of people will tell you that Duel doesn't really translate very well to Conquest, but it does. Would agree. Little thing. Hey, my man. Duel is just... There are things in Duel that translate to Conquest. You know, cope as much as you want, disagree, I don't give a fuck. I have played thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of Duel. And it's gotten me GM Conquest. Not because I'm like a god at Conquest, by any means. I really don't think that I'm not a pro player, right? But, you know, it's honed in my mechanics and focusing on, like, let's say a single person, so that's why I like ADC. Some people might say, oh, why don't you like solo lane? It's Duel. Shut up. It's not. That's just Johnny McSlapfest with tanks. Shit sucks, alright? Okay, so we are Hell at the moment. When I play Hell, I prefer to play against physicals because I can go regrowth and then get a Doom Orb along with. There's our shard there, boom.
Sorry, I was at the gym.
It's time to. But I prefer. Sorry. I prefer to go against a physical because I can get regrowth combined with Doom Orb ability. So we're gonna 3 this and then 1 as we run away. Finish up our Chronos Pendant. We're gonna wait 100 gold for it. That might seem like a lot, but we just cleared the wave. And if you look at the wave as it goes up, you can base it off of where his would be. So even if he was to clear this, you could still tell that the wave's like right here, and then they obviously connect. Doom Orb, Hell, and Mobility work very well. And when I get Genji's, I'm still only gonna have that 30%. So like Genji's would be the same as me having regrowth, but regrowth is me. Mobility. I like putting a point in the 2 early, as well as the ult compared to Uller. I like putting them in immediately. Level 5 to 6. Just gives a power boost. Like fucking 30 power, that's absurd. And then the MP5 as well as procs. No, Aegis. If he has Bancrofts, he does actually win these. That there, we're gonna fade him forward. Boom. Auto attack. Oh my god. Bancroft. Boom. You have to be quick. Oh, that was perfect. Just enough mana. You always have to be very careful around Bancrofts. Like, it's... You don't... Like, you can get confident, you can get cocky, you know, you can... He's gonna be walking up there because he spawns, so we're gonna back. Might take too long, though. Good. And we should make it back for the entire wave. But you never underestimate Bancroft. If someone starts Bancrofts, you have to be very careful, man. That's rule number 1. The lower you get, the stronger you become. We're gonna max our 1 a little bit sooner than the 3. I like leveling them up together, personally, as I go. But I have been roasted. Although I have a very high level Hell, I have been roasted based on the way that I level things up. Or at least the 1-3. Sounds like he just started as blue. Just because, although the 3, you know, yeah, it does a little more, it does more damage. So look at that clear time, though. The 3 does more damage, but the 1 is up more often, right? Cooldown 5.6 compared to 8.4. So, in terms of DPS, you know. He's healing off of this wave, which is kind of cucking us. I think we would have killed him, but the lifesteal that I got off the wave. No, fuck it. I'll do a Susano game as well. I'll play my 4 most played characters for a video. 'Cause why not? Because I love you guys. You know that? I don't know what I would do without you. Or Milo. My dad's playing Tears of the Kingdom right now, and he got every single shrine. Every one. Every single one. Proud of him. Oh, my short was open. Yeah, I've been helping him out with some stuff and all that jazz. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Sweaty Saturdays. Let me know in the comments if you have like a suggestion, something you want me to try. Maybe like a Guardian Sweaty Saturday. That'd be kind of funny. Or like maybe like a class-based thing.
You speak for yourself.
You could do stuff based on classes. Come on,
I once stand arises.
I usually just like autoing that and then letting it come to pitch. Coming in. Fuck off! Coming into the Phoenix there just so I get the mobility as I walk up without having to veer to the left. If I can kill it before it, you know, the Phoenix does. It is gonna be tough to kill him before we get anti-kills. We have 2 kills on our belt now.
Have some
That's why we want to chill in our light stance more than anything. We didn't even have to use our... Still good. Still over 2. All good. Yeah, we want to save our 2 for his 3 as well as his ult. Obviously, Aegis if need be, but you're aware of how much damage you're going to take. For example, right there, he had no penetration against my full tier Genjis, so wasn't too worried. And I still had my heal, and he had no anti-heal, so you just gotta, you know, factor everything in. Take in every little piece of information that you have. So I'm gonna go beads next. Although we do have, should be able to make it back for that red. Be back a little late, so we're just gonna make it. I don't know the exact timing. Again, internal timer, but it's just spawn right now. No, just gotta make sure we get. He's doubling down with Telkines here. It's not worth to trade him with auto attack cancel. I heal a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to use Aegis. Oh, I still had Aegis on that. Joe. Shell. We just can't fight him before he has Divine, or before we have Divine. No point. So yeah, wasted our beads there, unfortunately, but it's all good. We have our 2. Still earlier on in the game. No worries. We got beads specifically because you can either go beads or sprint against Poseidon, depending on what you need. Like if I was an ADC, you could either go beads or sprint. So you can sprint out of the ult, because the ult's basically just a slow. And although I can 2 it, a lot of people on the top level will just wait till you switch stances. I'll show you in a second here. So when I switch stances, right, it takes me a moment. Look at the time. See? See, there's a delay. So let's say I just switch, like boom, like this. I can't use that too. Before I even switch that stance, it's gonna fuck me up. But again, that's top level shit. Just a tip, though, you know, something to keep in mind. I know in the heat of the situation it might be easier said than done. Just things you gotta keep in mind. Fuck, when I was trying to learn, I used to... When I was trying to get better at the game, I would watch Tide Time. I used to watch Sam. Now, we're gonna go Doom Orb next, as opposed to straight percentage pen. We're gonna go 2 10% pen items. You could either go that or Typhons, but since I'm a healing character, he's already probably gonna get anti-heal. Now, we don't have... Vegas heals. Still win this if we hit everything. And, as you can see, I did not hit everything. Oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with me? Jesus. Oh. So my flicks are on. Da 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 da. You're dead. Shell. A lot of the times I like to just disengage the second someone shells. Or just wait. Like just juke, just wait and juke. Because you can obviously just continue to damage them. You can go ahead and do that. I know a lot of people like to do that, but if you have the opportunity, I prefer to just juke. Just because if you really think about it, the person, especially if they're being aggressive and they shell, they're gonna get free damage off on you. Regardless. We're just waiting. Go for it. You know we want a rod. I don't think there's anything else for 10% though. Doom used to have 10, which would have been perfect. We could just go spear maybe? Yeah, let's go spear. Spear's another 10%. Even us out. And flat pen. Oh wait, no, it's not pen anymore. Flat pen in general is pretty good right now. And magical pen. I'm gonna poke this out just a little bit in dark stance. Hitting forward while using that, auto cancel, and he's dead.
Big brain play.
Big thing for beating Poseidon is baiting the ultimates. Like, literally just walking in a set direction. Like, that's just Duel, man. Like, you gotta... It's anticipation. Always, like, know what abilities are up and expect what's gonna hit you next, right? Like, he had ult there. So we expect... I didn't have to, too. Literally just, boop. Like, when you get the feeling someone's about to ult, like, when an ult would make sense, and, you know... Like, you get a feel for someone's playstyle, literally just work off of that. That's it. That's just it. Like, you think someone's gonna ult, so they use their abilities, XX, let's say they use their 3, and you just get out of it, boom. And again, it's not... That's why I flicked my camera like that, because the fastest way to juke is moving straight with your camera. So let's say you're trying to dodge a Rama ult, for example. It makes a lot more sense to just be walking like that. Because if you're going like this, look at how slow I'm moving. Although I am moving around compared to that, you know, it's harder to read. That's why you see me all the time. I fucking juke Poseidon ults like there's no tomorrow. Like, shit's cake to me nowadays. Unless a Poseidon is a very high-level player, I juke their ults on. This with Thanos now, we gotta watch out for... I can't believe we didn't go blind first. Didn't anticipate that, but I knew I wasn't dead. Kill a lot of that. But I knew I wasn't gonna die off of that. So I was fine. No need to use relics. Most of the time, probably should use relics though. Don't do what I do. Sometimes. I mean, if you're at a top level and you're watching this, go for it. But let's be honest, dude. I regret it a lot of the times. Like when I do that shit. Like, I am so stingy with holding relics, and you know, it's technically efficient. Like, oh well, you know, I didn't die there. I didn't have to use a relic. That's fucking awesome. But you know, you gotta wager that shit, right? Like, what about if I would have died? If I would have died, who gives a shit about my relics? I was 4-0. I lost my complete lead. Shell? I'm gonna Aegis that actually. Damn. Thanos is fucking me up.
I'll have to do a mic like that. Who was it?
Yeah. We need to keep our distance a little more. Getting close to him like that. Although it secures abilities, it also secures his, especially 2. Divine now. Could also go gem, but I don't think that's necessary. We need to play around that Fatalis.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, beads helps with his ultimate, getting out of it, and also, you know, late game with the cooldown resets is huge. We're doing a ton of damage, but so is he. You gotta watch those auto attacks. And he's not even auto attack based, which is crazy. Might as well finish this spear here. Aegising in that situation wasn't even that great. It used to be great. But now, he can just continue to auto attack me and get closer to me while I'm Aegising, so I can't use mobility ability to look away from him. So, we need to play like a mage. I'm not much of a mage guy, but we need to play like him. You can see his jump animation there. Oh my god, Thanos is fucking nuts. Healing off mids or backing, one of the two. Regardless, we'll back ourselves. Upgrade these beats. 500 pot will go way long ways as well. Take us up to 30. Which is, if we, again, base the internal clock around the same time as Horrific. Horrific should be up. Huh? It just holds. The wave's actually disadvantaged at the moment. Because the second that he gets a single auto attack off, you know, he's able to the hastened effect. But we want to fight him outside of waves. Go back, upgrade Aegis. Cover R2 just in case. Pull some shenanigans. Got upgraded Aegis. Was a 500 pot. 500 pot is huge. It's so much magic. It's like 70 damage. Ult should be up now. He has no cooldown though. Remember, we gotta keep that in mind. He has no cooldown at all. I want to fight him outside of when he has that auto attack effect on him. Oh my god. Thanos is crazy, dude. He didn't hit anything. He did not hit a single ability. Oh my god, look at how fast. Jesus fucking Christ.
Your middle phoenix has been destroyed.
Could have ended, probably. That's wow, feels like season 2 all over again. exactly irrelevant. Not at all. I should have just Aegis, but had I just Aegis, it would have knocked me up, and although I'll immune the damage, he's still just gonna be fucking grinding on my ass like this pillar. Just like on me with his 2, which is slow. Like, we have to somehow fight him outside of waves and poke him before he gets that Fatalis proc, which is so difficult. It's so much easier for him. Fatalis just does that. It sucks. And he has a built-in Frost Alice too. Like, not even just a Fatalis. He's also got Horrific and his 2, which slow me, right? I can't believe I'm alive. They killed me there.
Finish them!
Long fucking stance. We do a boatload of damage, but goddamn, we just really have to avoid him getting that auto attack off. Which is much easier said than done. It's a lot harder for us than it is for him here. Kinda goes without saying. I almost died there because when I went to left click to use my 2, it auto attacked. Really fucked me. I actually want to fight him here. I'm gonna wait till he uses his 3 on the blue. We're gonna bait him at his blue and go for it. 3. Slow off. There we go. Go straight for the wave. Although I do have the orb. Wave would be better.
I will stand beside you.
Finish them!
Damn. But yeah, it's so much harder, dude. I have to hit the fucking all my abilities off of a Fatalis, which is essentially just, you know, like no juking for him. Like, he doesn't even need to. Oh no! Yeah, Fatalis is a bit easy mode, but
Stop me!
I will stand beside you.
remember I tried to record an hour-long video on hydration. And then I was up against Poseidon and they went Gem of ISO and Fatalis. We gotta stop him before he auto attacks. No! 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 Oh my god. Dude, my 3 went off. When you're casting an ability, you can't Aegis. Are you fucking kidding me?
Your middle phoenix has been destroyed. Your titan is under attack.
Well, it's as simple as that, my friends, to lose. Fuck me, that sucks. I used my 3, and when I was casting the animation of my 3, it didn't allow me to use my Aegis, so we lose the game because of one input. That fucking sucks. I did all that work. We lose. That sucks, man. Well, that's the thing, man. That's what you gotta consider. As simple as that. That's how easy it is to lose. I clicked my 3 and I couldn't Aegis because you can't Aegis during an ability. Ugh. That fucking sucks. God damn it, dude. That's disheartening. Well, it happens, you know. You win some, you lose some. That just... I 100% deserve that win. Let's come on, let's be real. God damn it, dude. Fuck! That was such a battle that I had to go through just to stand a chance. Just to lose like that? Oh. Ugh. Fuck. God damn it, man. Oh, that fucking stinks. Son of a bitch. Well, hopefully you at least learn something from that. Fuck's sakes. Fucking Duel Orb, bro.
Select your god.
I really don't think that Duel Orb should be in the game. It's either completely useless if you're like a melee character, or game-changing if you're up against a ranged character, or a hunter or some shit. Wah wah. What do you think? Should it be removed from Duel? In your opinion? What do you think? Playing Susano, I do not want to play against Mamon. That'll be 8. And then no Hebo. Kind of matchups with Susano. Susano's not very good right now, I'll be honest.
Your god.
Name Susano, demon hunter extraordinaire at your service.
He does not do very well. Arachne. Be a counter. Morgan, kinda. Pele does really fucking well against them. Because I have to get close to auto attack cancel. The second he knocks me out, boom. One combo, I'm dead. Hunter is obviously do very well. Kali does pretty good. Hui on her other hunters do very well. Lance does really good too, surprisingly. High HP characters as well, like some Guardians. Oddly enough, Ymir does quite well against Ymir. Kuzumbo destroys Susano. Well, Iset is not on that list, so I think we're golden. Man, that was a sad last game, eh? Still thinking about it.
Mortals need some help, huh?
Hope you're enjoying the long
Guess
form
we got
content, by
some
the way.
time to kill.
So this is the same thing I was talking about before. What also has nerfed Susano. Susano's not very, like, as good in Duel anymore. He was pretty decent a couple metas ago. But now, with everyone having lower HP, you might think that he slices through them faster, but I still have to auto-attack cancel, and that just means my HP is lower.
She's a beaut.
So while I'm auto-attack canceling, the other person that says, like, let's say just bursts me, like, very quickly, is gonna get a bunch of damage off while I'm doing that. Let's say I'm up against an Uller, right? While I'm auto-attack canceling, not only I have to get close to them, so it secures their abilities, but if they're like a very bursty character, an Uller 3-1, an Iset 2, like, it's gonna do a fuckload of HP, and while I'm doing all my fancy-dancy auto-attack cancels, it just doesn't matter. So that's the thing. So characters that you think are just like just broken because of the changes, you also have to take consideration. They're also going to be taking more damage. There you go. That, in the back. Might as well reset. He's going to miss those 3 creeps. We'll go straight for a blue. Full health. Iset is another character that has very, very, very low base health. She's one of my least favorite characters to play in the game. In Duel especially. Very, very squishy. Susano, I mean, I can't really give you a whole ass tutorial on how to auto cancel and shit, but I don't know, wait. Finish. Chalice. Carefully here.
Just a scratch, right?
I think we pulled him, and the pull negated the knockup. I don't know what happened. Just gonna toss our 3 of these. Even if they don't die, the wave should kill them. Well, as we're backing, even if we aren't there, we'll
Sharp just how I like him.
fucking love this voice back, dude.
Sick.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You're rocking it. I'm just that good. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, dude. Sounds like shit I'd say.
Now that was one hell of a fight. Now that sucks.
Body block. Not worth. That was dumb. I knew I was dead the second I got stunned on our tower anyways. So, a lot of what I'm doing here is called the double back bait. I do it all the time. I mean, I don't know if I'd patent it, but I definitely do it more than anyone in the game. It's where you pretend to do something, right? Like you're about to fight something. Like, you turn, and then immediately, like I told you about, you know, how it's faster that you walk straight in a certain direction. Someone might not anticipate the fact that you'll turn around so fast and walk super fast, so you can essentially like pretend like I'm fighting this wave, and then you can pay attention on the map to where their position is and move immediately. So you can turn, and then someone that might not even be in range might get confident that, you know, oh hey, he's not even here, like he can't hit me from here, and then boom, your ass. The bait I love to do, even with something as simple as like an Uller 3. Like someone will move just at a range, they'll be like, oh, I'm safe. He can't even hit me from here, because, you know, Uller 3 only goes so far. We'll heal off that, actually. Yeah, I did it there, but I had to dive tower, which... eh. How to use your mobility to your advantage on Susano, 100%. That is one of his big... Oh!
That wasn't very cash money of you.
Excuse me? Scared the living fucking shit out of me? I don't know why I didn't expect him to come there. So I never make him come. Alright, back for a chalice. Well, that's not great.
You know me.
Don't do that. There's a tip for you. Pay attention to their position. I mean, fuck, I just genuinely didn't think that he would go for that, based on the way he's playing. I underestimated him. Vegas is down.
That was easy.
No, wait. I think what happened at my blue buff was I thought his blue was up, but as we saw right there, he had it on him. In my mind, while I was, you know, giving tips and shit, I assumed that he was going for his blue, but he already had his blue on him, right? So this is the problem with mages that I was telling you about earlier. I have to go with Jotuns. I have to go Hydras. I have to go Beat Stick, and then I have to go Serrated, meaning I can't fit a Heartseeker. So, in all honesty, I don't think Transcendence is worth here. I like the extra damage. It is good, but you just have to account for it. Get out of range for his 1. Gotta remember that he's also CC immunity during his 1, or not that. Yeah, see, we need that beat stick desperately. But we also need max cooldown desperately. God damn it! Shit's off. We don't really have kill potential here. So we probably. Oh, I'm gonna go for your blue now. My red. Again, no potential. Straight. Get away from him. No silence. 1. Get away. By that time, he's probably gonna be good. Bro. Okay. It's not worth it. Just go. Take it. It's all yours, bro. All right.
Just how I like it.
Link as well here. Extra mobility. Kind of a staple on Susano, unless I could go Thorns as well, but I like the.
Now that was a big brain play.
Well, I like Blink. But we have a lot of mobility. A little extra doesn't hurt. We can also use our 1, 4, 3, boom, auto cancel. Excellent. Might as well ult the wave because we're already at 30 cooldown. Commit this. Yeah, nope. Like, might as well ult that wave so our minions are not dying more quickly. Secure the tower. And since we're already at 30% cooldown, whenever you, so your cooldowns are based off of how much cooldown you have. I know that might sound dumb, but like let's say if you were to ult and then buy Jotuns, you'd still be waiting on the cooldown if you didn't have Jotuns. So if you ult after you have Jotuns, it might seem obvious the most, but. Oh. Wow, I can kill you. Nope. Not today, my friend.
I must go all out.
Get red as well. Good stuff. We're not going beat stick before we get Hydras here. Just because his only healing is during that ultimate, right? You gotta prioritize what you need. Like that Nem game. Or the Thanos game that I bought beat stick before Serrated. Yeah, no, it was the Fanny game. Same thing, no. Might get my tower here. Honestly, fuck it. I'm not even gonna get anti-heal. If you want just full burst, you don't have to just get anti-heal as well.
Live with it.
Like, let's say I was up against that set. I didn't technically have to get anti-heal, although, you know, it's still decent, especially if you have, like, serrated or extra healing. You don't technically need it. Because if I'm disengaging every single time he ults, like... And that's the only time that he really has his lifesteal. That shit, like... It's up to you. Like, you can... You don't have to. You know, it's all you. But that is an option. More than likely, just buy anti-heal. If you're not comfortable with it. I feel better big. Hour and 30-minute video at this. Played all my mains today. My top 4 most played characters. Almost. I have what? Almost 10,000 worshippers on Susano. 20,000 on Buller and Annie. Fuck that.
I could go another way.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Nice hanging out with you on this casual Saturday. Casual, but a little sweaty, one could say. Ugh. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, man. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would really, really appreciate it if you left me a comment and liked the video, all that shenanigans. That would be very great. Thank you, thank you. If you have any suggestions, by all means, leave them below. If you look at our worshippers here, we played the top 4. We have almost 20,000 on Uller, Thanatos, including my Smurf. We could play my main hunters next as well, if you guys would like me to. That probably shot us up some ranks. It isn't counting it yet, but a little bit behind on number 1. But yeah, including my Smurf, they would be easily over 20,000. And it'd probably be at 10,000 with Susano. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I genuinely enjoyed that. That was nice to sit down and try hard my ass off every once in a while. And I hope you enjoyed as well, my friend. Anyways, Milo, say goodbye. He's been napping the whole video. Love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.